It is said when you do what you love, you will never work a day in your life.
That can certainly be said of this artist entrepreneur who has found the unique way of sharing his culture by creating the stories of others in his works of art.
That's right. Joining us today is Sam Mangakahia of Hamiora Art. Brother, thank you so much for being with us. You drove all the way out from North Shore side to be here. And man, you brought a big hook.
A little bit.
Little bit.
Little hooks.
I like it. Now, before we start getting into the carving and into the storytelling that you share, can you tell us a little bit about your cultural background and how it, along with your upbringing, have influenced your art?
Yeah, it really began, I would say, in the home. My whole family is very creative. My older brother is in the Australian Ballet Company.
Dancer.
And he dances. My dad is a performing artist. He does cultural performance, and my little brother, he's rapper.
Hey, I love it. All
Drill
performing
rap.
artists.
Yeah.
But you went into a different type of medium, yeah?
Right, so at maybe around 15 years old, that's kind of when I got more interested into carving, into seeing how to express these stories through, I guess you could say, the wood medium. And it began on ukulele specifically, and then it branched out into guitars, and then it went into more sculptural design.
Why is storytelling important in your work?
I guess storytelling is our currency.
Yep.
It's really the only thing that we carry with us. And just one story can change and inspire generations of people. And so I think as I spend time in carving and telling these stories, highlighting values, it can inspire people, you know, including myself, throughout this creative journey.
I love it. And you know what I really love, and I'm just a huge stalker of Hamiora Art on Instagram, is when you are creating, most artists will create from themselves, right? They will take what they have and they will create it, and they will, hope that somebody loves it. But I noticed that you collaborate with the people that you do your artwork for. You hear their stories, you hear their genealogy, their mo'oku'oho, you're listening to who they are, who they come from, who they're, where they're going, and you create according to that. How much harder is that, do you think, than someone who's just putting out things that they want to do?
Just creating something.
Yeah.
I think it's an honor, honestly, to sit down with someone and to listen to their story. And I think, the movie script is already written. You just need to ask certain questions.
I love
and
that.
I think as I unfold, it's a very discovering process, not only for the person, but also for myself. And so doing pieces for people like Stan Walker and Kolohe Kai, Roman, it's really allowed me to see, a level deeper into who they are, what makes them create the things that they create.
Absolutely.
So, but it is a little bit more difficult. Pieces like this, it was a bit of a collaboration, it was, but they gave me a bit of freedom, which was nice.
Tell us about that piece in specifics, brother.
Where do I start? So, I guess it began, they reached out on email.
And when you're saying
they meaning Disney.
Gotcha.
Yes, I was so happy to see that email. So they reached out. Honestly, I'll tell you the truth. I thought it was a scam.
I can imagine.
Because I was like, 1 and 2 coming out. This is a perfect time to slide into the old emails. And I get a few emails requesting certain collaborations, but I gave it a few days, and then I was like, I should get back to this. And so I said, yes, I'm interested. Long story short, ended up, they said, create something you're comfortable with. And then we came into, I was like, I already know what I'm creating, so here we are with the hook.
Beautiful, I love it. And we've got some of your, and I have to tell you honestly, even though you did decide to go into, these kinds of, this type of art, this is performance art to me.
Yeah.
You are following the footsteps of all your ohana. This is performance art when you're creating these videos and capturing what it is that you do. So I guess our final question for you is what's on the horizon for you? Well, what's coming up?
Yeah, there's a lot of things coming up. My wife and I, we run a business called Shaka Tribe. And so we like to put stories onto products. And so we just launched a wallet. I have it with me. You want to see it?
I want to see
Of course I want to see this.
This is...
Oh, man.
That is gorgeous.
This is a story. It's a a leather wallet. For the phone, it's magnetic. But this particular story talks about my great-great-grandfather, Hamiora, which is Samuel in English. And so we're continuing to launch products and then collaborating with color ukuleles. You might see a collaboration of Iam Tongi's story on the ukulele.
I love
So
that.
stay tuned for that one.
Absolutely. We are going to be hard stalking your social media, brother, and of course, finding out ways to connect with you. Sam Mangakahia of Hamiora Art joining us right here on Island Life Live. Speaking of artists, we've got this artist coming up next for you, J-Rock Jams Live. Don't go away.